gets bright, but nothing shines like my grandfather did. So sometimes I awake, angered at the sun's ability to rise, cursing the skies with a madman's cries. You were not meant to rise. You don't deserve it. What the fuck have you ever done to earn it? Pointless. I try to air out the wind, but they say, walk a bridge knowing it will collapse. Fly in a plane knowing it's gonna crash. Ride an elevator whose cord will snap in when your organs turn to astronauts floating through the universe in your abdomen. Close your eyes and whisper words of worship to the blueprint's designer. They tell me to have faith in an architect who builds things that are meant to break. A narcissistic schizophrenic compensating for a complex of inferiority by building bodies made permanently temporary. You are no shepherd. I am no sheep, so don't count me amongst your flock when your guilt won't allow you to sleep. I don't sleep. I don't pray. They say that I've strayed, but if I seek you out, that you will be there for me. Therefore, you should be willing to answer this prayer for me. Fashion the stars into a celestial slip knot. Hang yourself like drapery. Build a barrier with your burial and block out the light they claim that you let there be. The sun is deception. Just because it's bright doesn't mean that it's shining. Turn to it for guidance and you'll end up blinded. How can you trust what you can't look in the eye? Liar. It lights up a world not worth seeing, gives life to beings not worth being. So selfish. The sun is unfaithful, and you are submissive, glutton for punishment, drinking and sugar-coated kisses. It burns you each and every time you see it, yet when it comes back you still call it beautiful. Touches your body for hours, leaves you wordlessly to be with other people. You spend your nights without it, return to nocturnal. The moon cycles through phases of being incomplete. Our relationship is born through common insecurity. She pulls out my pain, cascades clear waves over caramel cliffsides, uses the oceans, pushes farewells in the tide. I call her beautiful, but they say, relinquish your ambitions like possessions in a robbery. Hand over your pride as it's his favorite commodity. This odd deity who steals all your smiles because they're more valuable than your sorrow, who will give you a new day, but he'll take away your fucking tomorrow. They tell me to have faith in a thief, a kleptomaniacal tyrant with whom I have beef because he stole the sun from me, left it lying in a pine box, horizon line. It was bright, but it wasn't shining. I needed guidance, but the sight was blinding, but I still waited for the sun to rise. I waited. I knew the sun would rise. I waited. Grandpa, get up. The sun did not rise. Wednesday, November 6, 1996, William Thomas Washington was rushed to a Kaiser Permanente hospital where the staff tried to force air into him. One look at his prescribed medication would have told him that the lining of his lungs had been thinned by aminophylline. When they pushed, his lungs pushed back, bursting. Sometimes things don't end the way you think they ought to. You expect fanfare, they end silent. You expect tranquility, they end violent. And without a chance for you to apologize, and without a chance for you to say goodbye, sometimes they just